Hi, let's have inspiration for advertising with Coca-Cola and in a viable production because, as you know, Coca-Cola has a history of amazing productions. I know that, but this example I'm giving you here in this class, you can make in your first short movie. If you are a really beginner or in my first short movie, this structure is viable and it's nice, and may have a very good short movie or a scene in a movie. It's viable. Let's check it.
Oh, it's happy hour. So, you want a free Coca-Cola, but you have to drink it here.
So why is this advertising so viable? First of all, there's just one location. So if you are a beginner, if you want to make something like this, just 30 seconds, or you have low budget production, or you have something for, you're a content creator, you're gonna make something for the social media. This is just one location. So when you want to write something and you're on maybe 3 locations, it's possible, of course, it's possible, but it's gonna be more expensive because you have costs when you are moving by subways, by car, doesn't matter. So just one location. Let's write a script with just one location. It's get easier. I have a short movie. It's a little bit more than 10 minutes and it's just one location. It's easier. We made it in one afternoon and we changed the color because the plot is more than one day, but we changed the clothes and so the color correction made that illusion that were in different moments. Second point, just 2 characters. Let's make it a much more viable production. Of course, just 2 characters, and when we have rehearsal, it's much easier. And we know that actress, she really wanted to make, and that actor really wanted that there's a chemistry between them and they're gonna to act pretty well, so it's easier, many people to manage, right? There's romance, and so when I have a script with romance, I have a viable production because I know people, we're gonna be connected and they are gonna think, oh, it's so cute, I like it. And it's easy to get curious because they wanna think, oh, is there gonna be a kiss, or what's gonna happen next? So if they are curious, they pay attention and they don't feel lazy, they don't feel boring watching our production, right? And there's another point here about the script is the empathy, because people usually want romance in their lives. They want fall in love, or they followed in, or they fell in love in some day, and or they are eager to fall in love again. So there's an empathy. Oh, I remember I felt that when I was in high school, or wow, I'm feeling that right now. I'm flying. And I'm gonna give you a checklist, and it's very practical. And what do you need to make a scene or advertise or a short movie with this viable production? For getting images, you need, of course, a camera. Oh, this is an important point. I don't think you need 2 cameras, 3 cameras to make that. I think 1 camera isn't even not easier, not just easier, but even better. Because when you just have 1 camera, you don't just think about the settings and you don't need to move the cameras. And you can make it. You first the boy, and so we have the girl. So we have a close shot in the Coca-Cola. So we have the boy again. So we have the girl again. So they have a medium shot. You don't need. I think it's easier. This production I would do, no doubt, with just one camera. You need, of course, the battery, the memory card. You need a external screen, and like you have here in the photo, a external screen, it helps pretty much because now you see if the shot is beautiful, and we may not trust in just one screen. If you have a bigger one, even bigger than this one in this picture, it helps. A tripod, you may use another type of tripod with a little bit movement, no problem, it's up to you. What do you want? Aesthetic camera like Coca-Cola made, or you want a little bit movement? Both are really, really great. And you need a storyboard. A storyboard is quite important here. And if you want to do something very similar to this one, if you just change the dialogue, you just change the scenery, but you have similar shots, you may watch it again and observe the shots. Oh, so we started with a medium shot, and now we have a entire shot, and now we have a point of view shot. And so you may construct a storyboard, and just with one camera it's perfect. And here it's important to let you know that you may do it in a cell phone too. I strongly believe the cell phone are quite good to do that, but use a tripod. Don't trust it on your hands. Otherwise, I know that there are some smartphones that are quite good even with the camera on your hands. But okay, if you want to have the cell phone or the camcorder, doesn't matter, on your hands, make some tests. Don't make all the scene and so, oh, I didn't like, no, test it. But I strongly believe a type of tripod is viable, and it's better. And let's talk about the audio. You need the clapperboard. I don't know if you have already used a clapperboard, but the clapperboard is to recording the audio and the image in different equipments. So you have the cell phone or a camcorder to get the image, and you have another equipment to record the audio. So you need the clapperboard. You needed to clap it, or if you don't want the clapperboard, you clap your hands, because we need a sound reference. I mean, and so in addition, we are gonna to get the audio from the equipment and the image from the another equipment. Okay, so you need the clapperboard, the battery. And of course, since your short is gonna have dialogues, if there's no dialogue, you don't need the clapperboard or even the audio equipment, okay? And you need, of course, battery, memory card, the audio equipment, the headphones, because you need to check, oh, this is working, no, it's not working, let's do it again. You need headphones, and the microphone. This type of microphone is the microphone boom, because it's easy to hide them when we are recording the scene. So this is the proper, and it's not so expensive. And the addition, of course, you need a computer, a software, and the headphones to make it. See, it's a very viable production and may be very nice. And since it's your first short movie, even if you have a lot of experience, I hope I gave you a lot of inspiration. And if you want to make a complete course, you have here a link from script to video, how to transform a story into a movie. It's a complete filmmaking course, and I hope to see you again. I see you in the next class.